Hello and welcome. My name is Green Zambasa. I'm a Zimbabwe-based digital marketing consultant. Today, I just wanted to share with you some information that I feel is going to be useful to you as a Zimbabwean-based business person or marketer. If you're involved in any form of selling or marketing, then this video is for you. I just want to share a brief history about myself. I've been involved in online marketing since the year of 2004. Since then, I started a number of online initiatives, one of which included running a Zimbabwe-centric blog known as IncomeFreedomZimbabwe.com. And this blog ran from 2012 up to 2016. Since 2015, I've been an online marketing consultant and trainer. And in the process, I managed to author 2 ebooks on information marketing and content marketing with a Zimbabwean perspective. In this video series that I'm going to be sharing with you for free, I'm going to be covering or talking about these 4 areas, or at least 3 areas. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is social media marketing, understanding how it works and how to use it effectively. The second thing I'll be talking about is education-based marketing. Use a concept which we use various technologies around, but this is like the core of what we do, of how we actually market. And then the third thing I'm going to be talking about is about marketing psychology. In this particular video, what I'll be talking about is what goes on in the mind of a prospect as they are reading, as they're in the process of making a buying decision. This information that you can use and then take rather and use in your marketing and in your advertising to get the desired result. Okay. So first of all, I just wanted to start with a brief introduction to social media marketing. What is social media marketing? And this is the definition that I have for you today. Social media marketing is a marketing technique to improve traffic and brand awareness through social sites. What I've discovered in my interaction with people over the years, either as a consultant or even in a personal capacity, is that there's a general misconception about how to do social media marketing effectively. And what I've noticed is that a lot of people are focused so much on the bells and the whistles, they were focused so much on the technology. But what I want to tell you today is that throw all that in the bin. What I want you to focus on when it comes to social media marketing is relationships. Relationships. I can't emphasize that more enough. And I want to talk about the evolution of marketing. Marketing as we know it today started off from word of mouth. So generally, you would buy or take up a service or recommend somebody that you knew, liked, and trusted. Let's say, for example, farmer A is a dairy cow farmer, and then farmer B is a vegetable farmer. If farmer A goes and or is asked or is approached by somebody asking for vegetables, because farmer A knows, likes, and trusts farmer B, you recommend farmer B to whoever is asking them. That's how marketing started. And then as society evolved, what happened was that writing was invented, and then the writing press came along, and you had books and newspapers. What it meant now is that the message was not tied down to a location, but was tied down, or rather could go as far as the written word could go. So books and newspapers came along, and these were used as marketing platforms. And then as society evolved again, what we saw now was the advent of the electronic age, or mass media. We were talking about things like radio and television. What it meant is that there was now mass exposure. From a single broadcasting point, you could broadcast to a whole nation at a specific time. So from then on, we moved on to the internet. The internet came along, and communication was basically one-sided and non-engaging. And you'd see, that's when websites started coming up, and email. So in essence, what was happening is that organizations, or whoever was on this side of the equation, was giving out the information, just gave out, but no one was in a position to give feedback to that information. And then social media came along, and now people had the power. People now could actually interact with the person behind the screen. So in essence, if you notice here that what happened now is that the marketing evolution came full circle. Right now in social media, people deal with people that they like, know, and trust. They want to connect to you at a personal level. They want to know that you are concerned about their needs and their wants. So marketing has come full circle in that regard. So these are Zimbabwe social media usage stats. So as of the September of 2017, okay, these are stats for the period of September 2016 to September 2017. And when I first found out about this, I was really shocked. You can go to a site called statcounter.com and you get these stats. But what I discovered here, or what the graph is showing, is that in Zimbabwe, 86.57% of social media usage is Facebook. Okay, I knew that Facebook was a popular platform in Zimbabwe, but I didn't know that the figures were that high. And equally surprising was number 2, Pinterest. And I later found out from some ladies who worked at an organization that I did a presentation for that quite a number of them in that room actually use Pinterest. And then Twitter is third with 2.79% of the share, and then LinkedIn, and then Tumblr, and then YouTube, and then Instagram and other platforms. So in light of these stats that we're looking at right now, I think you'd agree with me that the platform to focus on when it comes to digital marketing in Zimbabwe, to put most of the effort on, is Facebook. So in this particular presentation, I'm going to be talking more about Facebook than on other platforms. So I want us to understand how Facebook works. And a common misconception in social media is that if you have a business page with 500 people on it, for example, all those people will see what you post. This is not true. Only a certain portion of your audience will see your posts. Facebook uses what is known as an algorithm. This is a complex formula which is used to determine how many people see a post anywhere on Facebook. This algorithm is known as EdgeRank. So this is how EdgeRank works. EdgeRank uses 3 different measures to determine how many people get to see what you've posted. These are likes, shares, and comments. Each of these actions carries varying weight or points in relation to the degree of effort executed by the viewer of the post. As an example, let us say that each action according to the level of effort required carries points as follows. Let's say a like carries 1 point, a share carries 2 points, and a comment carries 3 points. And then let's suppose that each point reflects the amount of extra people who will see that post. Each like will mean that 1 extra person will be shown that ad. For example, what I'm just basically trying to say is that if somebody likes your post, it means that 1 extra person is going to see their post. Each share will expose your post to 2 extra people, and each comment will expose your post to 3 extra people. This is an oversimplification of things, but will give you a picture of how it all works. The key factor is therefore engagement. You need to focus on engagement. This is your most important objective when it comes to social media marketing. Social media is a platform where people come to unwind and play. You need to keep this in mind when you create your post or post your content. A lot of businesses make the mistake of making their posts too business-like. Don't be too serious on social media. People want to come in to play and to unwind. Okay. Making a post too business-like has 2 negative effects in that less and less of your post will be seen organically. It simply means that without you having to pay for the ad to reach a wider audience, your post will not be exposed to a lot of people. So in essence, what I'm just basically saying there is that if your posts do not, entice somebody to engage with it, less and less people are going to see that particular post. And the only way that you can actually get more people to see it is to pay for it, is to actually pay for the ad to be boosted and to be seen by a wider market. But a better way of doing it is to make it viral, and you make it viral by making the post engaging. So I'm going to talk about organic reach versus paid advertising. Organic reach, where your posts are seen by more and more people in direct relation to the engagement that your post receives, or rather, that's a definition of organic reach. The more people that engage, the greater your reach. So the greater the activity on your post, the greater or the more people are going to see that particular post. You can also get your post to be seen by more people by paying for it to reach a wider audience, which is what I just explained earlier on. You can choose the gender, age group, geographic location, and interest of the people you want to target. This is an effective way of reaching a wide market, and this is how Facebook make their money. And now I want to talk about measuring your efforts. It is very important in any form of marketing to be able to measure your efforts, to establish whether or not what you're doing is effective or not. We'll look at ways of doing this. So you're going to need three things for you to actually be able to measure your efforts. You're going to have to have a social media strategy. The social media strategy is a blueprint of how you are going to conduct your social media activities as an organization. It includes the objectives of your organization with regards to social media, and then it includes the execution of those objectives. Then the next thing you're going to need is a Facebook page. You can't use a personal profile for this particular method because Facebook does not give you statistics on your personal profile. And then the third thing you need is engaging posts. Your posts simply need to be engaging. You cannot afford to have posts that do not talk or do not relate, or rather your audience does not relate to. You need to focus on creating content that your audience can relate to. So this is a briefing for a video that I did for you, but I've got some more free information that's more in-depth, and that will give you a better understanding of what digital marketing is all about. So that's it for today. If you'd like to learn more on how you can use digital marketing to reach a wide market in Zimbabwe and absolutely explode your reach, click on the link below in the description of this video to receive more high value and free information. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.